At the White House today, President Obama said help is on the way to Haiti, offering $100 million in aid. And all across the country, the giving already has been extraordinary, with people logging onto social websites like Facebook and Twitter to make contributions. We witnessed people opening their hearts and a whole lot more to the victims. David Muir is here with that part of the story. And David, we saw it with the tsunami. We saw it with Katrina. We're seeing it now. Disaster strikes, Americans respond.
Yeah, it's really something to witness. The wonderful thing about this country. In fact, tonight, the American Red Cross says it's received nearly $35 million in donations since the earthquake, a little more than 48 hours now. A huge portion from a simple text of the word Haiti sent to the number 90999. Callers have been pledging $10 each. It's adding up. And so, as George mentions, are the other acts of kindness across this country.
At this Maryland high school, a real-life lesson in what it means to give. Watching from afar, a group of students decided they would reach out. And in just 24 hours, they've raised $3,000 in cash, not to mention a mountain of food and clothing. And the teachers, well, they told the students whatever they did, the teachers would match. The results, eye-opening.
Everything. From shirts to gallons of water to juice to medical supplies, bandages, coats, blankets.
For this principal, it is personal. This morning, with two aunts in Haiti, he still had no idea if they'd survived. And the students here know that.
You should always help somebody, because when you give, it'll be given back to you. So why not help people that need things? Why can't we give them clothes we don't wear? They need it, we don't.
From the small classrooms to big corporations, American companies have already promised $20 million and counting. Microsoft more than $1 million. Banks Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, $1 million each. Coke and Pepsi each giving $2 million, along with shipments of water and other drinks. Another $1 million from Major League Baseball. And there was Lowe's today donating $1 million and reaching out to its customers too. Customers could scan their donations. In New Jersey, this doctor, who has already given so much to Haiti, spent the day trying to get through.
And there's no answer there.
Just rings and rings.
Yeah.
Long before the earthquake, he started a medical clinic there in one of Port-au-Prince's poorest neighborhoods, employing a doctor and 2 nurses.
No word from him.
Correct.
No word from the 2 nurses.
Correct.
Is the clinic even still standing?
I don't know. That's a great question.
The neighborhood surrounding the clinic didn't have water or sanitation even before the earthquake. His nurses would help distribute water from their portable water tank. He showed us a photo of one of the nurses he hopes to find on the first flight he can book.
This is Miss Astrid, one of your nurses.
Correct.
Nurses in this country, meanwhile, held a national conference call. This group in California planning to travel to Haiti, among 3,400 who've signed up to go. At airports today, rescue workers lined up at the gates. This one in Miami, search dogs readied for the trip too. And the outpouring from churches is mounting tonight. This Colorado church with a warehouse of food. This basket at a Haitian-American church in Miami. A Dallas church sending water filters. And outside San Francisco, the generosity from one tragedy now extending to another. The Samoan church had gathered food and supplies after the Samoan earthquake. Now they're sharing what's left. And back at that Maryland high school where the kids are giving a gift for their principal.
They found my aunts and that they're fine. They're banged up and bruised up, but they're alive.
Welcome word his 2 aunts had survived the earthquake.
His team of students there, great news. And back to that texting campaign, the word Haiti to 90999. Talking with Jake Tapper at the White House today. And, the State Department reported that in the first 24 hours, George, they got $1 million in donations. $1 million. They're using Facebook, Twitter, all this social networking.
24 hours.
Yeah.
Secretary Clinton was really pushing that this morning, and now we're seeing Hollywood stepping up too.
Yeah, I just got word from our head of communications here that ABC is going to be involved across all of the networks in the coming days. George Clooney is actually putting together a telethon. Initially contacted MTV, and now Jeffrey Schneider, who works in communications here, has confirmed that ABC is going to join this effort. And as we all know, when Hollywood steps in, it really helps to mobilize Americans, but they're already doing it.
Okay, David Muir, thanks very much. We're also getting some help from some unlikely places. The Royal Caribbean Cruise Line said one of its luxury ships, the Independence of the Seas, is steaming toward northern Haiti now with supplies loaded in San Juan, including water, rice, and beans. It's set to dock tomorrow.